someone to the gulag, you can send them to the Urzog.
Ours.
Amazing.
I know, like, only maybe that, like, half of that is gonna get on stream and not the whole thing.
This is fine.
Bummer about the gulag.
Shura, you've been keeping a close eye on this interrogation of Rush.
Yes.
And the thing that really sticks out with a 27 insight is what he has said about their plans for Tinker. Now, he has said that Tinker needs to finish what he was working on, and that is why Lya is currently after him. Something about that seems off.
Hmm.
You don't quite know what. Do you guys want to hammer in? Everyone can now get involved in this retcon.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where to poke around for that, but I'll let everyone else know and be like, there's something more here.
You said it was about and what he was doing with the Ob?
Right.
So he was working on the Colossus thing for them.
Right.
But that was mostly Alexander's project, wasn't it? Or was it both of them? I don't remember.
Alexander, his like title was like
Mind maker or whatever.
right, so he probably only had half of the job.
Oh, maybe Tinker was making the body.
Yeah, that's it.
He's the body maker.
I'm sure he
But
has.
then, if that's not why they want him, do they like want him dead or something so he can't?
So he
talk
can't
to
make
anyone,
more
or-
bodies.
Hey man, you guys tell me what your line of questioning is.
And then I'm assuming, do we think they know that the Colossus is now in the? Because it was like plane shifter or whatever away to another plane.
I mean, everyone knows that the Colossus rampaged through Flint. That was
I was gonna say
very international news, and then the Colossus disappeared. So these guys would certainly know the planar abilities of the Colossus, so they might be able to narrow it down.
Okay.
yeah, I feel like the average guy would just know it was here, it did a lot of damage, and now it's gone.
It disappeared.
But these guys
somewhere.
probably know about the king and what he can do as well. Probably put the
Right.
pieces together.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know of anything about Tinker's ability to speak to machines?
And you're asking this to
Our retcon Rush.
He says the gnome knows his way around machinery. What of it?
Well, but people say that he has like abilities around them. Not just that he knows. I know my way around
Who
machinery,
am I
but I
to
don't have
say?
magic abilities.
He's certainly quite capable.
Okay.
I don't know how he works his magic.
So there is magic involved?
Figure of speech. If you want to assume there's magic, I suppose you could, but It is merely a figure of speech.
Then keep fucking talking.
Are all you constables in reserve this paranoid?
I'm just trying to do my job. I'm
Your
asking you
job,
a question.
as I've already said, your job has no business here in Bear.
It does. I was ordered to be here by our superiors, so in that respect, it very much does. I'm sure you are in the same boat, yeah? Told to be here by your superior?
I already told you, my jurisdiction is wherever my client takes me.
So I don't see how we are any different. You are not on any higher horse than we are. So stop acting like you are.
I don't know. What is it you want of me?
What do you know of Tinker? What he was doing for the AB?
What do you do to get this information out of Rush? Rush, for his part, he's just like, he sticks to his line. I've told you what I know. We're done here.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Reika's happy to do other stuff.
Incredible violence.
But, I mean, she probably would not act upon that unless that's what was the consensus of the rest of the party.
I just got back about what?
We're still trying to get information out of Rush
Yeah, we're doing a retcon.
because Ron's here, so we
Oh.
wanted to kind of continue that. But he has like info that he's not telling us about Tinker, so
David asked what we would do to get the information.
to get it out of him, and I was like, I would happily do violence, but Reika knows that she's been put in her place before about that, so she's not going to immediately jump to it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what to do for that because you can't really
Yeah,
force
we-
him unless we
We've
try to
threatened
make
a
a
lot of
deal with
violence.
him.
Yeah, I mean, unless like, you know, someone else is like, hey, maybe it's fine if you do violence, then Reika will do it. But
I mean, like, I guess if at this point, who asked for us to like probe deeper?
God.
David.
I mean,
Oh yeah, we started probing because of Shura.
yeah,
again.
Yeah,
I
sure, the
incited
vegan stuff,
that there
yeah.
was something more that he was hiding about Oddcog and his relation
okay.
to whatever they're doing there.
Yeah, well, he's not talking, so what do you want us to do about that? We
Oh, you tell me.
threatened-
I think we're asking Shura now, or
We're not talking to
Yeah,
God
yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah. Yeah,
My bad.
we're
Take a
we're
step
having
back.
a conversation over here.
God,
Yes.
Apologies. I fucked up.
get out of
Come
business,
on.
God.
Oh, God, jeez. You bring down my neck, God.
Okay. God.
Yeah.
Yeah, God is calling out to his God.
Hey, look, we tried. This guy's been trained at least a little bit. We're not gonna get him to break with just threats. And I like look at I guess Rekka. Do we really how much do we need this information?
I mean, honestly, anything to get the leg up. Any information to me is useful.
Well, you see, typically any information you get out of a subject by actually using violence is suspect.
Right.
You know,
They will
people
say
will say
anything to
anything
get
to
out of
get the
it.
pain to stop, unless they've
Yes.
been trained, and then they'll just take it. But I guess if we really have to, well,
I do wonder if it's enough that we know that there's more, not necessarily that we know the details of what that might be, but
look, we've tried the standard threats. I don't think they're gonna matter anymore unless we start doing at this point. Just try not to overdo it. Let's start from less to more. And you gotta make sure he's, you know, he stays conscious.
If you think it would work.
I'm not saying it will work, but that is our only option currently. Even if
All
I
right.
could not get anything directly from his head, so
Rika pushes up her glasses. Thinks for a second. She's like, "So there's so many things that I could do." Just not good.
he's like,
hmm.
just don't overdo it.
I know what I will do. Rika walks up to him. He's probably still on the ground. She will
David's
take it-
already like, oh god.
take a
here
knee
it
in front of
comes.
him. Take a knee in front of him. Open up one of her bag on her leg and pull out one of her mutagens.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Load it
Oh,
into
boy.
his syringe.
Oh no!
Load it into the needle, do the little flick,
Yeah.
so he sees it.
I don't know. He says, "I don't know what that is."
It does very good things to me, but that's because my body is wired to it.
And how about
Actually,
we don't? How about we don't try that out?
Well, that's the thing. I actually don't know what it does to another person. I'm hoping you could help me find out. Unless you want to give us what we are looking for, about Tinker, then I will not put this in your bloodstream.
Make an intimidation check, Rekka.
I'm not very good at that.
Well,
Can I help?
sure. Advantage for Rekka.
Thank you. I think I have a +1 to this.
Oh boy.
Oh, but I rolled a 19, so it's a
Oh!
dirty 20.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
Let's go. She just rests the needle like on the vein on your arm, like where you would put in a needle for a shot, and she just rests it there.
and he says, "Can you just pull that back? We don't need to do that."
I know we don't. I don't want to do it. It is a waste of my own substances that I need for myself. It would be a detriment to us both. So if you could just tell us what you know about Tinka.
You know, I've seen some of the side effects for that.
I'll face
I would
Okay.
have
con
been
for
better
this.
off with.
He says that, and he looks at the needle on his
She
skin.
taps it on his skin a little lightly.
He ponders.
Cold metal.
Oddcog is a liability.
Why is that?
His work is mostly finished. To be honest, we can finish it from where he's already done. But he knows too much.
So when you get to him,
We'll kill him.
Reiko will look at everybody else. And then not talking to him, but she'll say to everybody else, "Is that the truth?"
I am
Can
very
we insight check
intently
that?
looking.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are
make
looking.
another round. Make another round of insight checks.
Hey, this one's also good. Not as good as last time, but still.
Oh yeah, baby, 7.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We are looking.
Yeah. Chances are, Tinker has done what he needs to do, and now he's just a liability.
And what exactly was he working on for you that you guys can finish from now? What's left for you to do? You no longer have the Colossus in your possession.
We have plans. We'll get our hands back on the Colossus, one way or another. But the Colossus is nearly complete. We just need a few finishing touches.
How do you have access to it?
That's above my pay grade, ma'am.
Does Lya know where it is?
Lya doesn't share the specifics of the her organization's plans with me. I know what I know.
Is that all you know?
What else do you want from me?
Anything relevant?
Make another round of insight checks, I suppose.
Come on,
What
Rika.
else? What else is he hiding?
Another 7.
Double
Yes.
6.
I'm just here to look scary. That's it.
Yeah.
Rukin is just here to stand there.
So the highest roll there is 22. Rush seems pretty tapped out.
Okay.
Looks like we'll have to go to Lya to get the restoration worth. Which means we have time to wait.
Rika does a couple more taps of the needle on his skin, and then withdrawals.
Oh.
And I'm sure Ron knows this, maybe, but mutagens do absolutely nothing to anybody else except me.
Oh.
Yes.
So it would have been nothing. It would have been a placebo.
Yeah, well, that certainly freaks out Rush.
He doesn't know that, and I'm not going to tell him.
Yeah, you proceed to hand off Rush. You knock Rush out again after this line of questioning, and then you take him to
We fast
Herzog.
forward.
You hand him off to Herzog, and at this point, I suppose you head back to the courthouse to meet with Glaucia and head off to the summer court.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
So is the Bruce not coming with us anymore, or is it just going to be her?
Bracken.
Or...
We're gonna
Bracken
Not the Bruce, yeah,
will
Bracken.
join you since he was only just minorly beaten.
He's still going to be there.
The Bruce is certainly not going to join you because
Yeah, not the Bruce.
you're going to meet the Bruce.
In due time.
Okay.
So by the time you get back to the courthouse, there are several horses prepared outside for all of you. And you get there, you talk to the attendee, and Glacia comes out, and she says to you, "I am ready to travel when you are." And she gestures out, and there are horses for all of you. So the 5 of you. There are 2 additional horses for Bracken and Glaucia. As soon as you're ready to head out, so am I. And that is Glaucia speaking.
I believe we are ready. We have done our work in the city. It's taken care of. Unless there are any objections, I think we are ready to go.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yep.
I think we're ready.
There we go.
Right now it is about 1 p.m. And Glaucia says it'll be a 30-mile ride if we are on top of our schedule. We should arrive shortly after dinner. I suppose
Will the Bruce be available at that point?
he will make time.
Okay. Just want to make sure we didn't have to wait for like the next day or something.
So shall we head out?
Let us.
So you guys take your horses and you hit the road. Beyond the city walls of Seobriga, you come to farmlands and pastures. For those of you who are not native to Bear, you find some interesting sights as you travel the road. You find along these farmhouses goats that are absolutely enormous in size. These goats are the size of bisons. And as you're just going down the road, you see these enormous goats, and they're being herded by ranchers who they're not riding horses, they're riding bears.
Okay.
Every once in a while, you see an actual bison, which is the size of a house.
Like a 1-story house, a 2-story house.
A 1-story house. We're keeping it appropriate here. A 1-story house.
I love
So the goats are the size of bison, and the bison are the size of houses.
This place is great.
So how big are
The houses
houses?
are sizes houses.
Yeah.
They're generally house size.
Now, will you allow me to wild shape into a house-sized bison?
Bison.
I will allow you to do that, but that is entirely flavor.
What is the CR of a house-sized bison?
It is the
Amazing.
same as a regular-sized bison, but you have the flavor of being house-sized.
Okay.
Imagine evolving to be bigger and still having the same strength level.
Yeah,
as
the
something.
same
I mean,
CR.
that is pretty good flavor though. If we ever need something house-sized.
Yes.
So
I will remember this.
You guys travel the road. Glaucia and Bracken, I mean, they're relatively quiet. Bracken, I mean, he's met you guys before. He chimes in a little bit here and there, just a little bit of a random chit chat. But Glaucia keeps pretty much to herself. After the first hour of travel, she pulls alongside the road, and just to give the horses a break, right? And you're all sitting there, and she's giving the horses like some carrots, a little bit of a snack. And she says, to all of you. Tell me, is it true what they say about Berserk? You're a superstitious bunch. You hold prophecy in high regard.
I
A lot of us
Those-
can't
those
actually
are not-
speak to that.
we're not really Missouri.
Oh, real
Actually.
kid. Does that
Yeah.
sound like it tracks?
She turns to you. Your sky
mean-
seers, your prophets. They're respected in
yeah.
your society.
Yeah, they generally turn out to be right. So
I suppose by your reaction, none of you have this particular gift.
We are not prophetic people, no.
I prophesize that you are going to eat in the future.
Oh.
Well, I suppose we'll all eat in the future. But do you believe in this? That our futures are predetermined? That everything we will do is already laid out ahead of us?
I certainly don't. I can't speak for everyone else, but I think there are a
Never
lot of
really
different
thought about it.
ways a future can turn out.
Think
We
either
just-
way, I probably just keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Well, personally, I don't believe it in myself. I will make of my future what I will make of it. No disrespect to your local culture. That's not my intention. But one day, the people that have wronged me will pay the price that they are due. No prophecy, no sky seer can stand between me and righteous justice.
Well, I think that you and I can agree on. When you have people who wronged you, they are going to pay for it.
They ruined my whole life, tore my tribe to shreds.
What
And
kind
the
of
time will
people?
come when the time will come when they pay.
What kind of people were they?
She looks out at all of you. And after a moment, she pauses and then she says, when Bear was united against the dragon tyrant, there were a handful of tribes that stayed on the outskirts, who would not unite with us, who were happy with their lives as they were. I unfortunately encountered one of these tribes 15 years ago. They ransacked my village. The dragon lords were dead and gone. But they believed one day their lord would return and guide them to a brighter future. The cult of the Steel Lord.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize there were people who held the dragon lords at such a level of worship?
They are few and far between. There are a handful of tribes that have not incorporated into Bear. They are few in number.
This cult is still around?
Yes, they still remain on the Isla Dola focus.
The who? The what?
Isla
Who's
Dula?
the Ola?
Isla
Medulla
Dola focus.
Oblongata?
Dropping some Spanish here, Steph. I think that's Spanish.
I think
Can
that's
you spell it?
Yeah, I can.
Is
Isla
it Isla or is it Isla?
Dola focus.
Oh, it's
Isla.
I love this.
Does
I
that
don't
mean
fucking
something?
know.
It's Isla, but it's
Oh,
it gets me every time that most of the names sound like Brazilian Portuguese.
Does this mean anything?
they said Mexico's basically Brazil, right?
Close enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
No one's gonna
language,
know.
right?
It's more like for Spanish. I don't
Yeah,
think
that makes sense.
Ah.
Look, I don't know Spanish, so they tell me a name and I just throw it into Google.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's just so fucking funny to me that it's just like slightly off.
They tried.
They
Like,
tried.
Again, I don't know Portuguese, so like it might not even
I know very
be
limited.
correct there.
I know very limited Portuguese because several of my intermediaries are Brazilian, so I know very limited Portuguese at
Come
work.
to Brazil.
Yes.
Yes. I'm saying that most of these, I don't know why, but it just sounds off. It sounds closer to that, but
That's
it
kind of
probably
the
also
same.
isn't.
That's kind of the same with like all the French that they use. Like it sounds like it, but it also sounds like gibberish.
It's just a little bit
but they have
off.
all the
I'm-
vowels and stuff there.
You know, I guess we
this
can just
will
pretend it's
probably
on
not
purpose
surprise you.
for.
I found so the guy who wrote this campaign, the lead writer, I found his LinkedIn.
Good.
He's a white guy, so his
Shocker.
Of course he is.
grasp of Spanish and Portuguese might not be great.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much
Yeah.
based on
Yeah.
how he described all of the people who live in Bear. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm not
not
shocked.
dwell on that.
I'm not shocked. But
So we'll just assume Bear is bastardized Spanish.
we can just say this is on purpose. This is like, okay, it's not Spanish. It's just adjacent.
yeah, it's
Adjacent
fantasy.
Yeah,
Spanish.
Spanish adjacent.
Yeah.
Fantasy Spanish.
It's fantasy
But
Spanish.
this is probably an important moment for Sigrid. So should we continue that line of questioning?
Probably.
yeah.
Yeah. So she's just like, yes, we were attacked by the gnolls of Isla Dola's focus.
I think Sigrid has kind of been keeping her distance from this woman for
Fair.
majority of their time together.
Extremely violent.
But her ears kind of like perk up. She's like, "You were attacked by gnolls."
Yes. The gnolls on Isla Dola's focus. They were the ones that attacked my village. They were not willing to incorporate with the rest of Bear. They believe one day their Dragon Lord will come back and take the reins of leadership.
Do you have any
But
do you have any like symbology of theirs or anything that you can show me?
Unfortunately, I do not have symbology. It was 15 years ago that they attacked my village. I fought with tooth and nail. They wanted new followers. They were willing to take my children into slavery to have. They were building their ranks. I don't know why. Made a bargain. We got out of it. They just wanted me to tell everyone else that the Steel Lord was coming back. It's all horseshit if you tell me. The dragons are dead and gone.
Did
Sarah,
this
you might do not be typing what I think you're typing.
It is done.
did
Oh.
this cult name come up for me previously? Or
I mean, you resided in. I mean, you grew up in Bear. You did not draw an immediate connection during your investigation to the cult of the Steel Lord, but I mean, growing up in Bear, you are aware of the cult of the Steel Lord.
okay. But like those gnolls I specifically tracked down, they didn't have anything like
As far as you could tell,
completely tying them
they
together.
didn't have anything identifying.
Okay.
But for your information, since you are aware, the cult of the Steel Lord, their leader was a dragon tyrant named Gradiax. But as far as
Radiax?
Gradiax,
Radiax. Okay.
but I mean,
Scream
as
ass name.
far as you're aware, Gradiax, along with the other dragon tyrants, were killed around 200 AOV, give or take 5, 10, 15 years. So, I mean, it is 501 at this point. So Gradiac should have been dead 300 years ago. He's long gone.
Mhm.
And, yeah, so, I mean, Glaucia just told you that these people are convinced that eventually their Dragon Lord will return.
And the dragon is called the Steel Lord.
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Don't think about that too hard.
I
Mm.
am thinking about it very intently.
I am also thinking about it.
Hey,
Mm,
calm down.
okay.
We will get to the big reveal when we get to the big reveal.
Biofuel. Biofuel.
Yes.
Hey.
The kaiju was real the whole time.
I
We really
think
do
the
get kaiju.
breadcrumbs have been laid on the trail for us to follow.
Yes, the breadcrumbs. We found them.
I mean, the campaign doesn't generally assume one of you is actively investigating Pemberton, but here we are. So,
Hmm.
So this is
Okay.
Sigrid's fault.
Get her.
yeah, guys, it is finally time for me to ruin Sigrid's life.
Finally, I've been waiting for this.
Yes.
With Mecha
The
Godzilla.
time has come.
Mecha Godzilla dragon.
And
My bad.
biofuel.
This is gonna be Sigrid's Shinji moment.
Yes.
But yeah,
The dragon.
In the robot, Sigrid.
you're not told very much. So what do you guys do?
Mm,
I mean, if that. Are we still on that conversation?
Yeah, I mean, you're stopped alongside the road. Glaucia is ready to head on, but unless anyone suddenly has visions. If anyone is suddenly a sky seer, she'll take you. But otherwise,
she'll
she's good to
take me,
move on.
Like in a fight.
She'll take you.
In a fight.
In a fight, right?
In a fight, right? Nothing else,
Want
just
a
a fight.
prophetic vision, but
She was hoping we were future seers, which we are not.
Maybe she wanted us to tell the future for her.
To describe her destroying this group of
Yeah.
Yeah. To know for sure that she gets her vindication.
I know a lot more about what happened the night they attacked her tribe, and I'll tell you at some point.
That's all she knows. They just took people.
Yeah. So she told you they were looking to turn people to their order by any means necessary. About 15 years ago, they attacked their tribe, and that's what they were doing.
Wait, so what was their side of the bargain? Because I'm assuming, so they just let her go only in exchange for her telling people that Steel Lord was coming back, or was there more to?
Yeah, so they let her go with the condition that she would tell everyone that the Steel Lord was on his way back.
But no one else in her village survived, or they were taken.
There were probably a handful of survivors, but
Okay.
Glaucia was the most prominent.
How long ago was your village attacked, Sigrid?
That too was a few months before the beginning of the campaign.
Okay, so
Not that long ago.
the timeline doesn't match up.
No.
Right.
Okay.
This was quite a few
This
years.
was 10, 15 years ago or something. And then mine was it's been
One
a
things
year or
that's
2
straight from
years.
the conspiracy board.
Yeah,
In our heads.
we're connecting the dots. David, you have to connect it. Shit.
I'm trying.
It's so warm already. I hate it here.
Okay. So what do you guys do? Otherwise, she's just gonna get her back on her horse and keep riding.
Yeah, I guess we head back out on the road.
Continue. Yeah.
Okay. All right. you
Sure
guys get back on
admires
your
the
horses.
bison.
They're very big bison.
Marika's twitchy around them. There.
So many animals everywhere.
Too big.
So you get back on the road. You hit the road, and you keep traveling. You eventually come to the edge of this farmland with these giant goats and their house-sized bison. You hit the edge of these farmlands, and ahead of you, the road you're traveling on is called the Monument Road. There are statues along the way, honoring the. Before the dragon tyrants were defeated, there were. There was a number of very dispersed tribes. So those tribes were eventually united. So along the way, there are statues honoring the warlords who fought for Bear's independence. Would you like me to get into those?
Sure.
Tell me about every single one of them.
I'd like to know.
Cool. I can
Give us a history lesson, Dave.
We need to know.
I will give you a history lesson of the 5 most prominent warlords in Bear's independence movement.
Fuck yes.
There are statues representing these figures of Bear in history along the road that you're traveling. There is Tiba, who united the goblins.
Kiba.
Tifa.
No,
Tifa Lockhart?
No.
Tiba is not here. So Giba united the goblins. Lanchita united the half giants.
Gagita.
No.
Oh, like a llama.
What is that?
Lanchita.
Lanchita.
This is very definitively not Spanish. Ait.
Jim.
Aich?
Ait.
Ait united the lizard folk. Now you already know Shantis is the reigning king of Bear. Shantis united the Minotaurs. And then that leaves us with excuse me, I gotta roll off some actual Spanish here.
You got it, King.
Ooh.
I got it. Uniting the orcs. Shantis, current king, united the Minotaurs. Okay, so that leaves us with the last prominent general, who united the orcs, and his name is Cavallo de Guerra.
That sounds Spanish.
Yeah,
Adjacent.
Cavallo de Guerra.
De Guerra?
Caballo de guerra.
Yeah,
Sí.
There you go.
Yeah. Woo! Do it again.
That one right
One
there.
more time.
Caballo de guerra.
Yeah.
There you go.
Round of applause.
I'm clapping, but
Wow,
you can't
that's
hear it.
almost correct.
Almost. I tried.
And this one
I haven't been
united
in a
what?
Spanish class since I was 14.
Is that an actual word or is that a name?
Oh, yeah,
I
that means
I mean, horse?
I
Oh,
translate
really?
it, and it translates to warhorse.
This guy's name is
Oh.
Warhorse.
Nice.
That's kind of a cool name.
Yeah, I looked it up, and the movie called Warhorse came out, so it's like...
But this is the information you've been given, and so otherwise we will proceed into your travels down the road.
Yeah, we
No
continue
objections?
on.
I'm happy to continue. And I'm also happy to get the lore. By the way, when did this revolution happen? How long ago was this?
That is a great question.
Because,
Was it
like, if Homeslice is still the
40?
king,
I think it was like
so,
40 years ago or something. Am I remembering that?
the uniting a bear is relatively recent.
I remember there being talk about it being a young nation, so.
Yeah.
So the uniting of bear as a single nation happened within the last 50 years.
Okay.
But the rebellion against the dragon tyrants went back a little bit further. So
Okay, so it took him a while to actually, like, get
yeah,
everybody
like,
together.
you fought off the dragon tyrants, and then you decided on a course of action. Took a while.
Gotcha.
this is very important Baron history. So, Sigrid, you know this. So currently it is the year 501 AOV. There was a very important incident in the year 195.
Oh, super long ago.
Yeah. And colloquially, it is called Skyfall.
Skyfall.
James Bond?
Uh,
Oh my, I just wrote locally known as James Bond.
Perfect.
Everybody
but
calls
about
it James Bond.
around 195 AV, this incident that was called Skyfall took place, where flight became very hard to achieve. Magical flight was basically just cut off entirely, and then large creatures that had like wings and whatnot, their flight was severely limited. And as longtime D&D players, we all know dragons are a lot less scary when they can't fly.
Yeah, when you can actually hit them.
Yeah, much less scary. So this Skyfall incident, once people realized that dragons were a significantly less threat, they started staging insurrections and rebelling against the dragon tyrants, and that was kind of like the incenting moment to bring about Baron independence.
Mm. Damn.
No one really knows what caused Skyfall.
That's my
but
next question.
right, yeah, no
Someone
one
just
really.
stopped being able to fly suddenly.
It came about very suddenly. No one knows what caused it, but it happened. But it provided an avenue for people to suddenly strike back against the dragon tyrants.
Okay.
Very good.
All right. Now's a great time for us to take a bathroom break because there is food waiting for me downstairs.
Please eat. Don't let it sit there
Yeah,
for an
don't
hour and a
let-
half.
yeah, don't
Downstairs
let the
food
Yeah,
sandwich-
yeah. Let's not do that again.
Okay.
Last time the food was lukewarm, and I don't want to do that.
Yes, please eat good food this time.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be back
Alright.
in 5 minutes.
Sounds good.
I am back.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
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 Well,
I will eat my food as we play.
Okay. Hopefully you don't have to do any more lore drops.
Probably not. Everyone else back?
I think I heard everybody.
Did I hear Ron?
Yes.
Yeah, he said hello.
Okay, there's a lot of you. Excuse me.
There's a lot of you.
How could
you
you
can
miss
count
Ron
how many there are of
hello?
us without you on one hand.
I'm trying to pick up all your voices, but I'm also trying to enjoy my French fries.
Amazing.
Tell me what else you got.
understandable.
What else did you get?
Hot chicken. Maybe it won't hurt me.
Maybe.
While you're DMing? Girl, good luck.
Yeah,
Why
I am brave.
You're always like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
being smart, not my strong.
Yeah. Oh.
Well,
So, if there are no qualms about your travels, you will proceed down the road.
I believe so, yeah.
So yeah, it takes you most of the day to get down the rest of this route. Glaucia and Bracken are more than happy to ride quietly unless you intervene. Last call.
Sorry, Reika's not a conversationalist.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone in this
We-
party is.
Yeah.
Not like super social. I think Reika just keeps thinking. She keeps thinking
Pondering.
about how often she's been called a pig in this country, and she's like, "Why am I being called a pig? There are worse pigs here,
Like,
and it's
well,
not me." Gets
that's
her mind in a
not-
twist about it.
oh, girl,
Okay,
when
so,
you get something.
You guys are relatively quiet. As you venture down the road, you eventually come to a densely wooded, like, sequoia forest. I think I'm saying that right.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It is a densely wooded sequoia forest, which means I have a map for you.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
are we getting ambushed?
I'm not saying anything.
Lya's other bodyguard is here.
Merton Goncala.
Yeah, Merton Gongaga.
Yes.
Can you see this map?
Nar.
Nope.
Son of a bitch.
Black Queen.
The void again.
Sequoia Vineyard.
Nice horses.
Yeah, so you guys
They're all
are
lined
all
up.
along. You guys are
Oh,
all
yes.
along. You guys
The
are
Vegas.
all along those horses.
Yes.
All you see is like a densely wooded forest, some swamplands. It's very forested.
Are we riding?
Yeah, you're riding.
Sure is writing the face of the horse.
Actually,
Wow.
Not the
no,
saddle.
it should
That
be
is
the
a
other way around, actually.
sentence.
Yeah.
I don't think there's
Put
enough
the crab
horses.
on the head. We need another horse.
No, I want to be on a horse
Scary.
anyway. So you can be on this one. I wouldn't ride a horse anyway.
Oh wait,
so.
you have
Okay.
you have a
Yeah.
You have a
horse
whole
size.
Toro.
Why are you answering the face?
Are you guys actively perceiving?
Of course.
I guess so. Not
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
We have eyeballs.
Not that I'm good at it, but
We have eyeballs and we are looking out.
You
I
start
also have a 22 passive perception.
Well, good for you.
That's relevant.
Good for fucking you.
Oh wow,
Holy.
this is a good roll
holy.
from Nastia.
That also doesn't matter because I got a 30.
Please.
Can you like get your eyeballs checked? Just you specifically.
Can you go to the doctor to make your eyeballs worse?
I'm sorry,
reverse
my
LASIK.
eyes are too good.
Reverse LASIK, yeah. Can you make them bad? Can you just sort of like put the laser in there and kind of,
Just
put
wiggle it around
see
a
what happens. Do a little spin.
Oh, and you have to go and put yourself first in the turn order. Well, in the row.
In the what?
In the row.
Yes.
And I also have alert.
Well, son of a bitch.
It's one person. Don't worry. Only one person will not be getting jumped.
I
Everybody
remember
Um,
that somehow surprised you last session too. The alert.
Well. This 25 is included, right, Ron?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Shura, Sigrid, as you're traversing down this road on horseback, you're keeping a close eye out. Rush seemed to indicate that you might be getting jumped somewhere down the road, so you're staying aware. And Sigrid, you're right up front. And you spot ahead of you a little patch of ground that doesn't seem quite even.
Mm.
Seems a little iffy.
Uneven.
You want to keep walking out on this?
I'm gonna stop everyone.
Okay, sure, why not?
I'm just gonna call back. It's like the ground in front of us seems a bit. There's something off about it.
Unusual.
I don't know if we should continue on the road this way.
At this point,
Son of a
after
bitch.
Sigrid stops you, would you all like to make a perception check?
Sure.
Everyone again, or
Yeah,
I'm
we are
super
now
good at
actively
perception.
perceiving.
you?
Get excited. Get excited. Reiko rolled a 2.
Nice.
Okay, this time I rolled a 24.
I like that my dice just know that my perception isn't good.
$24. Slow your roll.
I have a plus 12. Gonna be pretty good.
Okay.
The only one that rolled above a 20.
No one else is looking.
No.
Sigrid. You look around. You scan the forest, and you spot a figure in the branches about 50 feet away from you.
And like this knocked over tree.
The art is not properly displaying this. This guy is in a tree that's still standing.
Oh, okay.
There is a tree like in your path that has been knocked over, but there's also another tree like kind of like parallel to it.
Okay.
So this guy's in the other tree, and you're looking around. Something feels just off to you, and you look around, and you spot over here in this tree one of Lya Jierre's guards, Merton.
Merton.
Oh, Gongaga is here.
Oh god.
And as you do, the ground begins to shake, and you hear a roar from the north.
The north.
Or
A roar.
From the
Big
north?
A big fat roar from the north.
what kind of roar?
Rawr.
A very loud roar. What
Like-
do you mean?
like-
What fucking kind of roar?
Like what kind of
We,
animal?
we want to hear the roar, David. What does it sound
Do
like? Okay.
Yes.
That's
Okay,
pretty big
yeah,
roar.
well, from a,
Yeah, I'm
it
getting
sounded
it,
like
yeah.
it was happening from another room, but yeah,
But like we
good.
got it, and I love it.
I am golf clapping.
Good. I'll never do that again.
Let's clip it.
Fuck you.
Clip it, turn it up to 200%. So we can-
Blow out your speakers with it.
I forgot the soundboard was a thing.
So, what happens next is going to be quite complicated. So I'm going to need you to roll initiative right now.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't like that.
Can we get to Twacka?
Complicated.
I can't give you a Twacka.
Yay. Thank you. Initiative. Oh.
Oh, that is real bad.
Uh-oh. Nat 20. Plus 0.
Wow.
Plus 0. So just
Incredible.
20.
Love my
What?
dad. Amazing. We're so
Save your
dexterous.
nat 20s, people.
Why? Yeah, that needs to come out later.
Yeah.
Wait, and David, can you mark where the weird ground is on the map?
I can. I can.
You can't.
There you go.
Oh, we've got icons
Oh,
for
wow,
it.
that's right in front of me.
Good catch.
I love this hole. I didn't say that.
You want to step in the hole that you love?
Yeah, book it.
This hole is for me.
This hole is made for me.
You're
What do you
more
think
than
the
welcome to step.
soundboard name? What'd you say?
Oh.
You're more than welcome to step in the hole.
What happens if we step in the hole?
I don't know.
Then it would be a man in a hole.
Yes.
Like some kind of manhole.
Hey now.
Okay, so who's gonna be the first to go down the hole?
Okay.
We gotta see what his roar
We're all
sound
just gonna
first.
take turns
I'm just
going in the
gonna jump
manhole.
in.
Only one person at a time.
Yeah. Then you have to
Yeah.
get out, and then someone else can get in, and then they have to get out.
Oh, incredible! So we are just we're just running a train here. Okay.
Prisoners going in and out of this hole.
Okay, people. I know I started this one lock in.
Alright. So,
Guys, we
First-
gotta lock in.
We gotta lock the fuck in.
hey, and all of you lock the fuck in.
Nope. Not allowed.
We are locked into the hole.
normal.
Okay.
I'm
Because
normal
what
now.
is about
What
to
is this, like a
transpire-
megaverse or something?
What is about
Oh
to
my God.
transpire on this map is something I
Oh,
hope we never do
no.
again.
Let's
Okay.
not. No, wait.
I'm locked in.
Lock
Okay.
the fuck
Everything is-
in. I don't want to hear
everything is
your
normal.
fucking bullshit.
Wait, am I first?
Oh, excellent.
That nat 20
So,
though.
Oh yeah.
Secret
Where-
relays that something is off. But you not
There's a guy in the tree.
There's a guy in the
Right.
trees. You hear some roaring from the north, but you don't currently know what's going on. So this is kind of a free round.
Do we see anything from the hole?
It's a hole.
Do we see any other person besides this person in the tree?
That's the only guy you visibly see, and again, Sigrid had to point him out.
Can I just turn to the little thing on my shoulder and I just go like, mind making yourself useful for once and go check that out. So I will go down the hole and look.
I'm the devil.
Is that an actual ability you're
A
using?
little peer into the
I mean,
void.
it can fly, right?
I have
Probably.
a familiar.
Ability go into the hole.
Yes.
Go
I
into
have
the
a
hole.
I think
familiar.
everyone has that ability, but
It's specific
know,
to an imp familiar, though.
It's a goddamn imp. I'm sure it can just go fly in there.
oh my god, the
Can see in
entire
the dark.
thing
You send your imp down there, and at the bottom of that pit, it is a spiked pit.
Mm.
Fun.
But otherwise, it seems
Okay.
very rudimentary.
How wide across is it? Is it true to size?
It's like 10 by 10.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sitting on my horse, blind, because I'm looking through the things. Eyes.
Yeah, if you're staying on your horses, they're all starting to freak out because of the roar.
Because of the roar. The big roar.
Yeah, big.
Do I recognize what the? Can I do? Is this roar like something common in bear, or is it?
As a
You know,
native.
it's not common, but you have certainly encountered it before. Would you like to make an animal handling check
Animal handling
or
sure.
survival?
Okay, survival's better. That's a
Gonna be
16 plus
allowed.
8, 24.
That hole
Wow.
is a trap.
So, you've encountered a warped version of one of these before. Warped by the Malice lands.
Oh.
And you know
okay.
that back in the day, these woods were used to keep the pets of the dragon tyrants. And those pets were T-Rexes.
Okay.
Pets, girl, that's like your brother.
Guys, we're about to have some very big company in the form of dinosaurs.
Oh, super. I'm.
Should we
I
try
would
to
love
leave as fast as
to.
possible?
That sounds dangerous.
Well, we have to get these horses.
I don't know if we
this
can
hole.
outrun them. Your horses are all freaking out.
We can try to
Don't
calm
worry.
them down.
That's not the only big company you're about to have.
Oh, great.
Okay.
But otherwise, what is Rukin doing with her turn?
I guess asking everyone what we should do. Since we don't really see anything.
Man, we see that guy over there if we want to.
And our
him out.
horses are like freaking out, right? They don't.
I guess we could try to calm down the horses.
By the way, don't go into the hole.
Okay.
Go to the hole.
Okay.
Do not go. I'm warning
Don't.
everyone. To, like, that's a trap. You're gonna die.
Go ahead. Go in the trap.
No.
Maybe they can't reach us if we are in there. I don't know about you guys, but Reiko is probably gonna like tie up her horse somewhere and get off her horse so she can like actually do stuff.
Okay,
That's probably a good
Get off
idea.
your high
we'll
horse.
we'll handle how you handle your individual horses on your turn.
I know. I'm just Ryukin asked, so I'm
Yeah.
responding.
Okay. I'm just making sure we're all clear.
Okay.
All right. That sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Rukin will get off the horse, and
Well, Rukin, your first up, make an animal handling check. Your horse is freaking the fuck out.
all right.
Oh, that sounds great.
Reiko's gonna be horseless.
Animal handling.
Animaling. Hannibal. Nice 6.
Unfortunately, I can only ritual cast speak with animals, so that would take too long.
Yeah, so a 6. You don't really know your way around horses. So bad news is, your horse starts freaking the fuck out, and you are knocked prone to the ground.
Cool. I'd like to
Cool.
think Rukin be stronger than a horse, but
Otherwise, Nastia.
I guess I will also get off my horse.
All right, let's just. I need another animal handling check as you try to get off your horse. Just rampaging.
Or do I add anything to this? Animal handling. Ooh, no, I do not.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Ooh.
The not wise people go first. Very good.
I rolled a 6 plus
Ooh.
0.
Mm.
In
That's
that case,
camaraderie right there.
in that case, you are also knocked on your ass. It's a good thing you get around. Otherwise, you know. But you are
14,
knocked on
40.
you are knocked on your ass, Nastia.
I'll stand up. Use half of my movement to stand up, I guess.
Wait. I meant your whole movement was getting knocked to the ground. I meant Shura.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Great.
sit your ass back down.
You're so mean to me.
I
Okay.
will. I will cast Speak with Animals.
Are you okay? Okay, so you cast Speak with Animals to try and control your horse.
Yes. Can I get advantage on that animal handling check?
Yes, you would.
Yeah.
Now that you're actively communicating with your horse, you manage to calm it down. It's pretty shaken. It was not preparing to be jumped by giant animals today, so it's shaken. But you managed to talk it down, calm it down. The same cannot be said about your comrades.
I will maybe work on them later, but I'll demount the horse and lead it off the trail so it doesn't accidentally run into the hole.
Hmm.
So I'll bring it like actually north is where the T-Rex is coming from. I'll
Yeah.
go south.
Probably better that way.
Like over here.
And that will
Tie it to this
bring
tree.
us to Rekka.
Yeah, I'm going to get off my horse.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna probably roll like shit.
Just give me an animal handling as you try to get off your horse.
I think I rolled a fat 5 with a 0 modifier.
Oof.
So
In that case, you are knocked on your ass.
Back pain.
Yet another reason why you hate animals.
They do not listen to me.
Unless you got a bonus action or something that I think that's. your
Oh,
turn.
I should. Yeah. I'm going to inject a mutagen into my body. I think I have the dex one up right. Yeah, I'll do my dex one.
By the way, if we do get bonus actions, I have this, so you can use help as your bonus action.
Oh. Is it for anybody? Oh, choose up to 4
Yes.
allies.
Well, anyone that's is my allies, up to 4.
Gotcha.
Well, lastly, that circles us back to well, Sigurd still needs to go.
Mhm.
Is Sigurd good on Toral? Or do I have to make a? I don't have to make a check or anything to like move him, right?
Yeah, Toral's good.
Okay. If I use Speak with Animals, would you let me like herd all of the horses to where Shura took hers?
You would still need to make an animal handling check with advantage.
I will do that then. I will cast Speak with Animals and try to shepherd all the horses over to this way. So animal handling with advantage. That is a 16 plus 4, so 20.
Yeah.
And I'll lead them like down here.
Okay. So what is 20? I think there's 2 of you that are still actively trying to stay on your horses.
I think we all try to get off.
Yeah,
So
everyone was
you're
trying
okay.
to get off, and then they
Just
all
the
fell
three of us
off.
who haven't moved are on our asses right now.
But
Why is it the toxic trio?
Tinker manages to calm down the
You're
horses. They
worthless.
kind of like step off to the side. But yeah, the horses are tense but calm.
Cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to get them all out of the way of the trail and the incoming dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I neigh towards Sigrid as they pass.
I guess I neigh back to you.
So let's start with turn order 0. Let's show
Okay.
you what you're looking at.
I would love this.
Oh wait, is our judge lady, is she in initiative with us, or?
I should put her on initiative. I should also put Bracken on initiative.
Oh my god,
'cause he's-
Glaucia, don't
Yes.
die.
Well, yeah. You need your revenge. You can't die
I
here.
need you to take your revenge. And Bracken, just because I find him endearing.
Yeah, Bracken's a nice guy. Okay, actually, Glossy is already on the map.
I just like a big cow, man. I feel like he'd be kind.
And then Bracken. Bracken doesn't have a horse on the map, but let's just assume he has a horse. A very big horse.
He's a big man
Horse the
too.
size of a house.
Sure, why
He's
not?
out riding his
A
bear.
horse the size of a house. You just said sure, why not to the horse the size of a house.
Sure, why not? Yeah, fuck it. It's huge.
I dig it.
Yeah, so after Sigrid, Glaucia and Bracken, they kind of like hold their positions, waiting to see what happens. But turn to order 20, I mean 0. At turn order 0, all of you, no one has gone into the pit. You see a couple things. You see, very far off in the distance, two enormous reptilian creatures. I'll put them on the map, but they're probably within, I'd say, 2 turns of actually arriving on the map.
Oh
So they're
boy.
Far, far. All right.
Oh, we just get a little sneak peek of that one guy. Just a taste.
So you get 2 of these guys.
Oh, just
But
a taste.
you also hear the rampaging of hooves, which is more immediately concerning because that sounds a lot closer.
Close to the hole.
Yeah, much closer. And God, this is gonna be worse than all the time I had to conjure all those elk.
This is worse than that?
Oh
Yeah, is it
yeah.
like a stampede of house-sized bison or something?
It is a stampede of bison-sized goats.
Oh great.
Oh no, dude. They're so big.
These goats are coming in your direction.
I'm
Just
I'm on my
straight down
ass.
the road.
Aren't they gonna fall in
By
the
the
hole
sound of it,
first?
there's a lot
Over
more
the
of them on the road.
One of them's gonna fall face first in that hole. It's not gonna be pretty.
They're all just gonna pile in the hole.
Yeah, they're too big.
I mean, if at least two of
Oh,
them fall in
man.
there, they'll like create a path on the hole that if enough of them fall in.
So I guess the
It'll-
question now is, you have some dinosaurs coming. You have a stampede of very large goats. What do you do?
How far do the goats look?
They will probably get to you within the next round or two.
Okay. So we do have time to get up.
And these are just the goats that you see. There are likely much
Oh.
more.
Very good.
So this guy's plan to ambush us was a herd of goats
And some
and some
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs.
Amazing.
Well, how is he doing this? Though? Is he a druid or?
Maybe he uses his sound powers to rile everybody up or something.
I mean, all you really
Um,
know about this guy is he has a giant tuning fork.
Do I?
Maybe he's,
when
maybe
I
he's making sounds. He's making dog whistle sounds that we can't
when
hear.
I
so
looked at him,
everybody else
did I
figure
like
out.
see him holding his tuning fork out north or something? Or is that
Yeah,
I
too?
would
big
say
nerd.
he was he had a very intent look on his face. You don't know how all that magic works, but he's clearly keeping tabs on it.
How far is he in total?
I'd say he's from Rukin. He's about 50 feet away.
All right. So reachable? Like he's
Okay,
not
so,
like
like-
it's not like the tree is like hot, like really, really big. The trunk, and we have to like climb or something, right?
I mean, he's a little bit of a ways up, but not significantly.
hmm More than 30 feet.
Yeah.
So what? How many feet?
Make me do geography.
We need to know this to get to him.
Yeah, I'm
Also,
giving it to you.
geography.
Geometry.
The hell?
Wow.
What country are we in? Tree.
I have
If you come here, you're in a different
Tree
country.
country.
So the tree he is in is about 50 feet away from Rukin. He's about 30 feet up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gonna do triangle math again?
Yeah.
Triangle map.
Yeah, do some geography.
We'll do geography.
Hey! I said the wrong word.
I think
And we
something
will
is
never
in
forget
everyone's
it.
water tonight.
Yeah, this is a session.
It is
This
what
is,
it is.
this is
baby.
one of those sessions.
And you know what? I
Right.
love it when we have one of capital T those sessions.
Oh, well, good for all of you. Right. So something is coming. What do you guys do? Oh, I also actually need to roll initiative for our boy Merton Goncala. At some point, he might want to be engaged in the combat.
Nah.
Oh god.
Sorry, hot peppers down my throat.
Hot chicken.
Oh yeah, good idea. Planning.
Oh, the goats are north. Thought they were
Yeah,
east.
everything's north except for this
North.
one guy.
We have Pythagoras over on the other side of the
He
map.
he rolled dirt. He rolled a 9.
Well, he's not last.
Uh,
Bracken's last.
Bracken's worse.
Rip
all right,
Bracken.
Nastia, you know something's
Yes.
coming. What are you doing?
We skipped Rukin.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Rukin.
So, guys, what's the plan? Are we gonna try to go for this guy?
She thinks we have a plan.
We should probably take that guy down.
All right, I think I can reach him.
Uh.
Hold on, let me just look.
he could potentially be trolling these. So
And presumably, you can assume he's probably similarly to Rush.
yes.
Yes.
Oh, he has like one of those
Mm.
teleportation bleak gate charm things.
Maybe.
And
So, do your thing, Rukin.
all right. It looks like with getting up, I can just barely make it with Misty Step. So Rukin will get up, run over to here, and then, if my math is correct, the the distance over here, I think I should be able to make it.
Are you pulling out the Pythagorean theorem?
I should be able to get to like
Bro, we got it on the map.
here.
She show her work.
No. You need a calculator to make it official.
Calculator.
A calculator?
It's like
A
A
58
squared plus
feet
B
or
squared
something.
equals C squared.
I was joking. You don't need a
Oh.
calculator.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just gonna guesstimate it.
You just need to circle the right answer and then we'll know what it is.
This is just a guess.
There you go. Hey, you're pretty close.
Well, good for you.
What was the answer?
58.31.
Nice. So make
We
it to
round
here.
up here.
Oh, and then I use my bonus action, so I can't rage, but I will hit it. Attempt to hit him with my sword. Not rage.
Not rage.
So you run up to Merton. You try to gank him.
Yes. Rukin does a running start, and then Misty steps right next to him.
Okay, you can try.
At 19.
19 is actually his AC.
Yay.
Nine plus 8. Big numbers on our boy Merton here over here. Okay.
And that's my turn. Wait,
Um,
I get 2 hits. I forgot. I have
Yeah.
extra attack. I get 1 more attack. That one doesn't hit.
Okay.
But it does 4 damage because of my great thing.
Okay. Shura. Wait. Nastia.
No, me. Yes.
Nastia.
Okay. Let's see.
You want to try your luck?
What?
I don't know. You want to go fight the giant lizards up north?
Absolutely the fuck not.
Just saying, it's a possibility.
But I will not do that. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
No, thank you.
I would try.
By the way, are we at full health or because I'm at 74?
Yeah.
No, we're still injured from that.
No, yeah.
'Cause we
Okay,
fought,
yeah.
yeah.
we're okay.
Yeah, it's only been a few hours.
69.
We haven't taken a rest.
You said,
Nice.
what the fuck did you roll?
What? I haven't
69.
rolled
He's not rolling
anything.
at
I'm
the
just
moment.
looking at my speed. I still need to get up.
I just heard you yell out 69.
Yes,
Huh?
everyone saw
And we all cheered.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I support that.
I support that. And good for you.
Thank you. Thank you. That is my HP, my max HP actually.
My twin.
What is my speed? Oh, 45.
Holy shit.
I only have 20 because I'm still on my ass. Well, I'm no longer on my ass, but I only have 20 left. And then if I bonus action dash, then I can only get all the way there. I'll walk over here. And then I'm gonna... Wait, what is this distance? I'm gonna do something that I never do. I know that my weapon comes back to my hand if I throw it. Let me look at the gray and gray text. I hate it here. Where the fuck does it say this? Immediately after you make a range attack with this weapon, it returns to your hand. How do I know the range on a thrown weapon?
Sometimes they say.
Did you have like a
Um,
dagger, or what is your weapon?
I mean, technically,
This
it's
is
a
like-
reskinned short sword.
So usually you can't throw short swords, I think.
I
So I
think it's
guess
like
I-
only daggers.
I guess I have to roll it.
And other
Give me a-
specific stuff.
Give me a moment.
I could just do something else.
No, you can do it. You can do this. I'll just find a solid middle ground. You can start by making just. Are you proficient in ranged weapons?
Wait, so if it's a short sword, technically it's considered light, and light weapons can be thrown. So it would just be your...
I do also see people saying, if we want to be rules lawyery, that if a thrown object doesn't have the thrown property, then it counts as an improvised weapon.
I don't.
Yeah.
So up to y'all. But
Uh,
I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah,
I don't really care either.
that's a bit
So-
too.
I don't care. You're proficient in short swords, right?
Yeah. It's
Make a. I'll say this. You're not proficient in throwing it. Probably. So just make a straight attack roll. So it's a 1d20.
You know what? Sure. I'll just test it out. Oh, fuck. I did not mean to do that. Why?
And
did I do
you're
this?
throwing this at Merton.
Yes. Whatever the fuck Ryuken is fighting. Yes. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. That's an 11 plus. What is my
Yeah, that's not gonna do
5?
anything.
Yeah.
That's not gonna do anything.
I just watch it come back. It's like, oh, okay, I guess I've tested out that it works. And then I'm gonna bonus action. I have spells. I should use one of those.
Otherwise, we will move on to Shura.
Hey, she's
Yeah, I'm
doing
just
a
gonna
bonus action.
hex. I'm gonna hex the guy. I'm gonna hex the guy so I don't have to do it next turn.
Okay, you hex Merton.
Yeah, that's my turn.
They just throw a hex logo on Merton, and then Shura can go.
Okay.
Shura,
Hexed it, yep.
proceed.
That's plenty. Okay, so I will run over. Wow, I have to go around the tree. This map. And then I will. I'll just toss a produce flame at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Blink. Oh, I'll take help from my crab.
Okay, so a 20. 20 will hit. 13.
Yeah. We are big level now.
All right. Big level now. Do you do anything else,
No, that's it.
Rekka?
Don't sound so disappointed that I'm gonna go next.
Hey, I'm not disappointed. I'm just saying the goats are coming.
Oh no, the goats are coming.
The goats are coming.
Okay, Rick is gonna stand up, and then she's going to bonus action grappling hook. Should make it to this tree. Wrap around the trunk of this tree and sling herself over to it. I didn't actually check to see if he's in range. Okay, he is. We're good. She's gonna try to shoot homeboy twice with a gun.
Okay.
Oh, she has to do it right first. Hang on. Fucking 6. A fucking 6.
Ouch.
6 is not going to do anything.
Oh, all right, that's on me. It's not on him. On him, wow. On him, I rolled a 14. I think misses on him, right?
Also misses, yes.
Okay, that was the first one.
Second one.
And then my second attack is going to be 30 to hit him.
Yeah. 30 will hit.
Awesome. Okay, so that's gonna be this, this, and this. Okay. Do I have to break up my damage at all?
No.
Force, lightning, and piercing?
Just go for it.
Okay, so that's gonna be plus. Okay, so 16 total damage on him.
So it's 16?
16, yeah. And that will be my turn.
Okay. That will bring us to Sigrid.
Who is muted?
Going once.
Oh, my cat is looking at
Oh,
me.
oops, I'm muted.
Not me for once.
Okay. Yeah, I started saying what I was doing. Anyway. Okay. Bonus action, I'm going to cast a Shardalon Stride, which gives me 20 extra feet of movement. So I go up to 55. And then I'm just going to climb up the tree because Ranger gives me a climbing speed equal to my movement.
Yeah.
And then Poral is just going to fly next to me on his own because he can't fly when I'm there. And then I will take my turn. So I will attack twice, and so will Toral. And then this guy also takes damage from Shardalon Stride. So he takes
A lot.
4 fire damage.
4 fire damage. Okay.
Actually,
That's-
David, can that be lightning instead of fire?
Yeah, you're just like.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be lightning. Yeah.
Everything else you're doing.
And then, so that's just my movement from running next to him. And then my actual attacks are gonna be. Rukin's not raging yet, right? So this
No,
is
he's
just
not.
straight rolls. Okay.
I am yawning severely.
And then, okay, so 13, 19, 8, and 23. I think you said his AC was 19.
His AC is 19.
Okay, so this hits.
It's a lot for a caster.
This hits.
Give me the appropriate damage rolls.
And then this hits. So that is going to be 4 plus 13 plus 3 plus 4 plus 7. So 31 damage total.
Yowzers.
And then
He's
that
not
will be my turn.
He's not prepared for that. Glaucia, she's gonna run forward and prepare her defenses for whatever the fuck is
Oh
coming.
my gosh, she's running up to. Okay.
She's gonna get ready.
Wow, she's
Oh, she's
brave.
crazy.
That's a choice. She sees the rest of them all just run into the trees. And then she
She decides to run the opposite direction
charges
towards
the
the goats and the
dinosaur.
dinosaurs.
Maybe she's the
Uh,
goat. I don't know.
She becomes one with her people.
And Merton, he sees that you're aware of where he's at now. I mean, since you've attacked him already. And he reaches into his pockets and he pulls a little ball out. He says, "I really wish I could stick around, constables, but duty calls me elsewhere."
Coward.
Oh, come on.
Fucking coward.
And
Duty calls.
And he tucks something right about here's.
Can we catch it?
No, you can't. I mean, you could, but it probably wouldn't go well.
Catch it and throw it back at him.
Can I get a dex save from Shura, Rukin, Sigrid, Toril, and the crab?
Not the crab.
Yeah, we're fucking the crab.
Why are you fucking the
No.
crab? Don't
We don't need to be
What?
doing that.
You know, I zone out for like 2 seconds. and
you just hear we're fucking the
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
we're fucking the crab.
Dexterity save. I got a 29. And then Toril got a 24.
So I got a. Okay, so I
Can we
got-
get an opportunity attack on him before he throws it?
No, that he's not immediately leaving your territory.
Darn.
So dexterity saves. We got a 12. We have an 8. We have a 29 and a 24.
And a 14 for the crab.
14 for the crab. All right. So let's go around here. Good news. The crab makes it.
Yeah.
The crab takes 10 thunder damage as this orb explodes and it hits the ground around you.
10? That sounds
Under damage.
feasibly.
Girlie only has like
Nope.
2 HP, doesn't it?
Yep, he's dead.
Well, there you go. There goes the crab.
Girlie.
Shura and Rukin, you each take 20 thunder damage.
All right.
Sigrid and Toril will take 10 each, unless there's some further damage resistance.
No, we're resistant to lightning. Yeah, lightning. So you said this was thunder?
Let me just double check. It is thunder.
Unless you want to count it as
No,
lightning.
it
but-
is thunder.
Okay, so 10.
Yeah, so you two take 10.
Okay.
Shura, Rukin, you take 20.
Okay.
And then with his bonus action, he reaches back into his pocket, pulls something out. He says,
Nice.
"I'll be seeing you." And then he vanishes.
Coward.
You suck. Just so you know that.
Maybe, but unlike his colleague, he
Maybe.
won't be sticking around to find out.
I want to inject you with something.
Yeah, he's not about that.
We have a needle with your name on it.
I
Come
have a
on.
needle with your name on it. It says Merton right here.
Merton Kungaga, that's you. right?
Merton go gaga.
Alright, well, now we just look like idiots in a tree.
Yeah.
At least the
With a
goats can't
stampede
hit us.
They're
Speaking
tall.
Speaking
they
of the
they are bison.
speaking of the
bison-sized.
bison-sized goats, at turn order 0, the rest of the stampede is starting to present itself. There's a lot of them.
Oh no.
That is six
Present
goats, right?
yourself, Stampede.
Oh. No.
Oh yeah, just yeah. Oh yeah.
I
Bring
am
them in.
struggling with the goats. Nope. That's not how I want to do that.
Oh my god, there's so many more goats. What
We're
the?
goated. We're
Alright,
so
yeah.
goated.
We got a lot more goats.
Maybe we should stay in the tree.
Are they as tall
Uh,
as the tree?
The goats are like house size, so no, they're bison sized.
Okay, so maybe we can.
So if
stay
we're in the
tree.
trees, we're like up in the tree. We're probably good from the goats, right?
You are probably safe from the goat stampede, but you still hear the roaring of whatever is driving the stampede.
Yeah.
Right, the dinos.
The dinos. And speaking of the dinos, they inch closer.
Rawr.
So you probably got about one more turn before the dinos are personally your problem. And the goats. There'll be more goats.
We don't really have a way to run from this, do we?
I don't
You
don't
can
think
get
so.
creative.
I mean, Home Slice isn't here anymore, so
Yeah, he left. I wonder
And
if we
if
can
they're
just
still
leave.
coming, then the question is, can we outrun this?
yeah. Or if we can even get our horses to
Or
move.
yeah.
I mean, you did get your horses to calm down, so I will say this: if you just want to run, if you can convince me, I will let you run. Because I don't want to run 50 goats.
I don't know why you wouldn't want to do that.
Well,
That
yeah,
seems
you
like
don't
a
you don't want to
simple and
roll
easy
attacks
job.
for each individual goat and just
I mean, if Shura and Sigrid, I don't know if you still have Speak with Animals going.
I would have
Could,
had
like,
to
say, "Hey,
is
girl."
this-
I don't know if
Okay.
Shura can.
I will
Be like,
say,
"Hey, girl."
if you are, I mean, the goats are just kind of like mindlessly running. They're not really your primary threat. The primary
Yeah.
threat are the giant
Dinosaurs.
fucking lizard coming your way.
Swarm of goats.
Yeah, to me it seems like we can everybody can get up in a tree or something
and wait out the goats at least.
and wait out the
Yeah.
goats, or
And then
we can
fight
see
the
if we can run.
T-Rexes.
Yeah.
What the fuck are the trees?
We're,
What if we
the
hide in the
one the
trees
three
and
of
they
us
don't
are
see
in.
us? What if they
Up
just
here.
don't see us, these dinosaurs? If we hide
Yeah,
from
what if we
them?
just stealth in the trees? Fuck our horses.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I
but
could
then,
pass
like,
without
Bracken
trace.
and Galusa or whatever.
Hey, Bracken is right. Or yeah,
I mean, if you call it out to her,
Gloucester is right over here.
she'll probably listen to reason.
Yeah, hey, get up in a tree, please. But I
Hide
don't
from
know.
them because I don't know if you can take if you how you'd fare
Take
against a
50 goats
bajillion
and 2 T-Rexes.
horse-sized goats. Yes, and 2 T-Rexes. They're presumably bigger than the size of a house.
I hate that I unprepared plant growth, because this would actually be a really good time to use that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it would.
Listen, being a druid is never having
The right spell.
Never having the spell you want. Yeah.
Seriously.
Can we, for the horses, can we just get them to
I'm sorry,
run
horses.
in a direction
Can
forward?
we tie them up?
I mean,
So
I guess if someone then tied them.
we still have speak with animals, and I didn't tie them down. I just like moved them a little, so we could just
Okay.
tell them to run out of the way of the stampede.
Yeah,
So they
be like,
just
just
move to the
run
left a little.
downwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll catch
Right.
up to you eventually.
We'll find you later.
Come back to
with your
us.
animal handler, I will say the horses will run southwards. Whatever that entails.
Away from the sheep.
Well, the horses are out of the way. And you call down, and I mean, Glaucia and Bracken, they don't take a whole lot of convincing. They join you in the trees. But what is your plan from here?
We're just waiting the goats out, and then we'll fight the T-Rexes.
Okay, I suppose that is a valid plan. So all of you jump up in the trees. Martin is now long gone. And you jump up in the trees, and over the next few moments, you see a stampede of about 50 enormous fucking goats run by you.
Damn, that's crazy.
So basically, double the goats I have on the map right now.
Good lord. I can see why you wouldn't want to run this.
Yeah.
No,
You have run this on your laptop.
Yes.
Yeah, so we could hear your fan over
Yeah,
the
the
mic.
fans start going into overdrive.
Absolutely fuck no.
Oh my god! And then on that big TV screen, just like, all these.
But at this point, let's say Glossy is back here now with all of you. She's like on the tree. Bracken's also back here. Nastia, what the fuck back?
Hey.
And these two T-Rexes are now very much within more range.
Cool. And now we don't have to worry about goats.
So I guess the question is, how do you feel about giant lizards?
I mean, if I remember those Venom T-Rexes, those hit really hard.
I think they are
recall.
cool. Raycut does not think they are cool.
These things can eat you in a bite.
I do not want to be swallowed. Thank you.
Well, unless you got a better plan, get to it.
Good job, Kruken.
What's the best way to get down this tree?
Jump. Take some.
Wait for one of the T-Rexes to like come next to us and then like jump on its head or something.
I mean, I suppose that's also an
Are these guys in the initiative?
option. Do that.
Yeah, probably.
Good call.
We could all just go and then they don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could just take turns over and
Yeah.
over until they notice.
So if
T-Rexes haven't gone in a while.
if I go here, would I be able to jump onto the dinosaur?
Give me a moment to figure out when these dinosaurs are going. Only one of them seeming to have rolled.
I guess like, is this like one giant branch or?
It looks like it.
Because we're like up in the tree, right?
They rolled absolute dookie.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, you guys are up in the tree.
So if I run along the tree here, would I be able to jump off onto the dinosaur?
If you have the movement for it.
I do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 by 40. Yes, I do.
If you want to jump on the back of a 10-foot tall dinosaur, I mean, it's your funeral. Actually,
I mean,
Well,
that's
it's better than it's better than
50
jumping off a 30-feet tree, right?
That is actually no, that is a 20-foot tall dinosaur. But it's your funeral.
I mean,
So-
the
so we're
alternative is
only
jumping
jumping
off a
down
30
10
feet
feet.
tree, right? Wait, what?
If we're jumping off a 30-foot tree into a 20-foot dinosaur, that's only 10 feet that we're.
Yeah.
We gotta like.
As opposed to
jump.
30 feet to the ground, so it's
Yeah.
still better.
Right.
So
sounds
that
sick as shit to me. So
yeah, that sounds like the better option than jumping 30 feet. So I think I'm gonna do that if you're gonna let me.
It's your funeral.
do it.
I'm gonna do it. I don't want to jump 30 feet down and break my legs.
Okay. You run up. You jump up. Grab this dinosaur. It's still a little bit of a plummet, so you still take some fall damage.
10 feet. What is the formula for it?
It's 1d6 per 10.
Okay, so
So you
1d6.
take 3 bludgeoning damage as you land on this dinosaur over here.
All right.
And can I just get a strength or dexterity check to see if you can hold on?
Sure. I believe I have advantage on
You should
strength.
rage before you.
Yeah. Definitely I would have raged. But I think I get an advantage anyways. But yeah. So athletics, can I use that?
Uh-huh.
21?
21 will be good.
Cool. Then I would like to attack it from on top of it.
Let's go.
All right. Hey, nat 20.
There's
Nice.
the net 20.
Yeah, 29, 27, those will both hit. Ooh, numbers.
Finally, the nat 20 came on an actual attack. But yeah, that's my turn.
Nastia.
Do I gotta do it?
Steph, if you're not here, I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
go-
that's me. That's me.
That's you.
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do the same fucking thing. And just
We're all just gonna be
run.
on top of the dinosaur.
I'm gonna try to run and like do a flip on top of the fucking dinosaur.
I will say 2 of you can be on it at once. I'm drawing a line.
Don't worry about it. I have a plan.
So I need a so you run over to it.
Okay.
Sigrid, I mean Rugen is already kind of like locking it down, but you still need to hold on. So can I get a strength or dexterity?
I'll do a dexterity check. Dexterity. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So you're jumping around trying to keep a hold on things.
I'm gonna try and hit it with my stick.
Okay.
The usual booming blade on the dinosaur. Ooh. That was almost a 20. What do I add to this? 10. Okay, that's a 22 to hit. Wait, do I have advantage because Ruken?
Yeah, I'm raging.
Okay, let me do it again just in case it's a crit. Nope. 22 to hit. Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so that's. Let me grab my. Do I need to break it up at all?
No.
Okay.
I am
Okay, that's not great.
I am suddenly being hit with all the tiredness that some of y'all had before the session.
12 plus 6, 18, and then booming blade.
Everybody's going through it today.
My eyeballs are spinning and I want to go to bed.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We can, if you want to pause this combat, we can.
Are you
Yeah, we
sure?
could just. Yeah,
That's fine,
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I get it.
I don't know if I'm in any condition to continue
It's
with
better.
combat.
That's fine.
It's better
Yeah.
to be awake when you're running a combat.
I
Yeah.
don't even think we.
Yeah.
I don't even think we have any like concentration stuff going on right now. Anyway.
Okay.
So
As
as
in
long
that
as we
case,
all have that marked down, then it's probably
okay.
fine.
In that case, we will continue next week. When I'm awake.
Whose turn are we on? Sure, right?
I was
You-
rolling damage, and then we can just.
Yeah.
You can mark off
Let me just record.
damage.
Let me record your damage first before we log off. How much did you roll for damage?
24.
24.
And just for the record, I will misty step back onto the tree.
Okay. I'm very fucking tired. I really wanted
Okay,
to finish. I really wanted to finish this forest encounter today, but I guess it's not gonna happen.
This
I
is
mean,
fine.
it's fine. I get it.
Totally
I
fine.
was dying earlier today, so like, don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, it's like midnight 30 anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is
Yeah.
12:30.
Yeah.
I guess the key thing today was making Pemberton seem real sketchy.
Well, we got
It
that.
sure
which is
seems like
important.
he's a. Sure seems like he's the dragon, maybe.
I don't know what you're talking about. The dragons are gone. They're dead. Every single one of them.
Okay.
Sure.
Say so.
If you say so.
I believe
Just don't-
you.
just
would
don't
God
listen-
lie to you?
Just don't listen to
Yes.
the cult of the dragon that says the dragon is coming back.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
All right.
All
All
right.
right,
great.
good night, guys.
Okay.
We
Really
will.
fun. Thanks for
We
playing.
will
Thanks
attempt
for
this again
learning.
next week.
Yes,
Hopefully
get some
we'll
sleep,
have more
y'all.
alright.
All right.
Thanks for
All right.
playing.
Good night, everyone.